Hey, it's Casual Jake, and I am excited to bring you another edition of the Casual Corner. Today, I'm bringing you a game that I got to record with my lovely partner, Olivia, Hermit, Druid, and Scrap Trawlers' very own Andy. So make sure you go throw them a like, a sub. I'm going to post their links. Just go over there and just show them all the love, man. Just show them the love, spread the love. And remember to spread the love here on the channel. If you like what we do here, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of who you think that I should include in the next Casual Corner. Well, enough of the silly bits. Let's get on to the game. Alright, hey everyone, it's Casual Jake bringing you another exciting edition of Casual Corner. I have Andy from Scrap Trawlers. Andy, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, well, we're glad you're here. Real quick, tell us a little bit about you, where to find you on the internet, and what deck you're playing.
You can find me on Twitter at Andy Zupke, that's Zupke, and I am one half of the Scrap Trawlers. We are a budget EDH streaming and video group. So you can find us on twitch.tv/Scrap Trawlers. We're also on YouTube and Twitter. First and third Sundays of every month, we've got budget EDH gameplay where we do $50 decks with random themes. And every other Tuesday, we've got Scrap Chat where we talk about various magic-related topics. I'm also a writer for CardSphere. So every other week, you can find my Commander articles over at cardsphere.com. And for our first game here today, I'm playing Damia, Sage of Stone. This is the Big Mana Mama deck. So plan is to just dump a bunch of lands onto the battlefield and then go out with a big crazy spell.
Excellent. Looks exciting. Well, Livi, some of y'all might know Livi from Elder Dragon Skyblender, but Livi, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I stream with Elder Dragon Skyblender on Thursdays and Sundays, and I'm Jake's girlfriend, so, you know, I'm a good guest. My first time on Casual Corner, but, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, and who are you playing?
I'm playing Vial Smasher and Sakashima.
The Fierce.
Yes, the Fierce, and Sakashima of 1,000 Faces, so I'm gonna copy Vial Smasher or copy some cool legendaries.
Sweet. Well, I've seen this deck. It's mean, and it's I was gonna say it's mean, it's green, but it's actually not green, which is kind of Livy's staple. So it's cool to see her play something that's a little bit out of her wheelhouse. And then our last but not least guest, we have Hermit Druid. Nathan, how you doing?
Oh, not too bad. How you guys doing?
Hey, we are doing well. Excited to play these games.
Yeah, so today I'm bringing Esika Bridge. Name of the game is to cast a prismatic bridge as early as possible and sit back and just let the deck show everybody else what it's going to flip into. I have little control over it until things start snowballing. So whatever comes out, it's going to be big, it's going to be bomby, and we'll see what happens.
You're like, I'm just going to show off all the good cards that I have in my deck for free, right?
I play competitive EDH
right.
95% of the time. So this is a deck where I get to actually play Aurelia.
Nice,
or
yeah.
All these big CMC. Everybody's like, oh man, you should play with Avacyn, and I'm like, I never get to play with Avacyn. Why? Okay, I'm gonna get to play with Avacyn this time.
Well, hey, I'm super stoked to see what you got going here, and I'll introduce my deck real quick. Again, y'all know me, I'm Casual Jake, and I'll be playing my Firja Angel of Valor deck. And what's cool about Firja is there's kind of this cool. You're going to think Reanimator when you see her, right? Because you cast 2 spells and you get to put 2 cards into the graveyard and 1 into your hand from the top. And so there's definitely Reanimator stuff. But when I heard her story about, being this Valkyrie that both judges and rewards warriors in battle, I wanted to do a warrior sub-theme, really a warrior theme. So it's a warrior theme deck with some reanimation. It's a lot of fun, and I'm super excited to be doing this. So yeah, those are our commanders. Those are our decks. We have our opening 7, which I'll display on the screen now. Yeah, there it is. We'll put the cards there. Excellent. Well, Livy won the die roll.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. I'll play a Temple of Malice.
A Shock Steam Vents. Mox Opal. Arcane Signet pass.
Nothing that explosive, but I will shock in a Godless Shrine to play a Wayfarer's Bauble. Some say the poor man's Arcane Signet. And I'll pass the turn to Andy.
Nothing big for me. I'm just going to drop a Zagoth Triome and pass to Livy.
Play a swamp. And I'll play a Dimir Signet.
I'm going to play a Windswept Heath, 3 visits. And I'm also going to crack Windswept Heath, if that's okay, and just go search for those 2 cards.
2 for 1.
I'm going to tap these 2, and I'm going to play a Scroll Rack, and I'm going to pass the turn.
A Plains. And yeah, I mean, no need in waiting. I'm just going to crack my bauble, and I will pass the turn.
I will play a Forest, a Sakura Tribe Elder.
Ooh, good old Steve.
Good old Steve.
Steve! I'm going to play Is It Signet? Vial Smasher.
As I tap 5, pass bridge.
Cool.
Everybody be nice to my bridge.
Hey, I got a ring up here too. Mine says love. Think about that. Everybody love everybody!
Olivia is also on like 5 mana on turn 3, except she did it without raising any red flags.
Right, it's really just that. You play a free spell and suddenly it's like, oh, now I have to deal with this.
My signets are not an issue.
Right, just play signets, guys. You won't get targeted. I want to play 4 for Blaring Recruiter. And that's the Sakura Tribe Scout. That's the one you can play a land. Or put a land in play, should I say.
Yep, tap it.
I guess I need to get rid of those mana rocks.
Oh, God. Oh, and Livy, I love it because Livy always gets this out like before like the game even starts. So it looks like Nathan, you're 1 and 2. I'm 3 and 4, and Andy will be 5 and 6. Seems fair.
Yes.
And by seems, I mean statistically, it is actually fair.
It's Jake.
Oh, of course. Never wasn't gonna be me. How much am I taking? 4, right?
4 damage. Then I'll attack Nathan for 2.
I will take 2. Trigger Prismatic Bridge.
Here we go.
Have Mana Confluence. Oh,
Elish Nor. That hurts.
That's not good.
Huh. That's fun. Well, since we had a totally chill time right there, I'm gonna go ahead and return to Dusk.
Oh no!
Targeting the Prismatic Bridge. And the Scroll Rack. You're like,
tap 2.
No.
Can I counterspell that?
Yeah, counterspell. Yep.
End of your turn, I'm going to see if Nathan has another counterspell. I'm going to try to putrefy Elish Norn.
Andy, you made up for the sins of my past.
I'm on this all day.
I'm going to cast Rite of Replication, targeting Vial Smasher.
Do you want the one that has the legend rule doesn't apply, or the regular one?
I'll just take the regular one.
I'm going to cast Vandal Blast. I'm overloading it.
I'm going to tap 1, and I'm going to rack for 1.
I have 2 Vial Smasher triggers. So, sorry, Andy.
So, Nathan, you're going to take 5 right there.
2 at Jake, and 2 at Nathan.
I'm going to flip off the top Nezahal Primal Tide. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play a Talisman of Indulgence.
Yeah, let's do it like that. I'm going to get my commander out. So, I'm going to pay 5 and play Firja, Judge of Valor.
I'll play a Ruin Crab.
Ooh, okay.
All right, who's taking this whopping
one damage? Jeez, hope it's not me.
That's gonna be Livy.
No, I'm gonna play Vizier of Many Faces.
My God.
Here we go.
And I'm going to have it copy the Nezahal.
But before it enters, you do have your Vial Smasher. These are 4 each.
Yes. Sorry, Andy. Oh, sorry, Jake.
And 4 to me, not a problem. Take me to a nice even 30. I do like even numbers.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary. 'Tis but a scratch.
And we have Forest. Villa's Broker of Blood.
Villas.
I'm going to play Chase the Mind Sculptor.
Chase the Mind Sculptor. He's a menace.
Got a Brainstorm for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to tap this Talisman of Indulgence to play a Soul.
I'll go to 5 for Vanquisher's Banner. I will choose Warriors.
It's another thing that wants me to play lands, except I'm not drawing lands. I'll play Tatiova. I get a Vial Smasher trigger, so that's going to be Livy.
I'm gonna play Hero's Downfall on Villas.
Villas dies.
and then I'll do my two triggers. Jake.
Okay. Just
Nathan. I think, Nathan, you have to draw 3 cards because the Villas was out when I did the damage. And then I'll play Propaganda, and so you draw another card. I am not helping. I'm gonna swing my Nezahal at Jace.
Yeah, I realized that Jace doesn't really work with Nezahal, so like, why would I waste the... whatever, Jace, you die. Bridge. I'm going to Vampiric Tutor. So upkeep, now trigger Prismatic Bridge, flip, Sphinx of the Second Sun. I'm gonna play Bloodstained Mire. And I'm gonna play Bringer of the Black Sun. Pass through combat, Second Sun. So I'm going to get a beginning main phase. So I'm going to untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to pay 2 life. Flip Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight. And play Avacyn, Angel of Hope.
I'm going to respond by exiling my Blaring Captain and playing Force of Despair. Destroy all creatures that enter the battlefield this turn.
All right. And with the evil villain thoroughly thwarted, we pass the turn. For Species Specialist, I guess I can do this one thing. I'm going to foretell a card.
Trigger Ruin Crab, you all mill 3.
Oh.
Trigger Tatiova.
We all mill 3?
Yeah.
Draw a card.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy Avacyn.
Of course you are.
Andy's 4 and Nathan. Okay, I'm going to swing out at Nathan, so the most he can take is 2.
Trigger Bridge. Oh, talking about Aurelia. Command Tower for Enlightened Tutor.
I will Swan Song. Oh, I have a Vial Smasher trigger.
You will deal 1 damage to Nathan. Or no, well, yeah, 1 because of the first Vial Smasher, and then...
Andy.
Swan Song targets Deflecting Swat. Draw for turn, draw Paradox Haze, tap 2 into blue, play Paradox Haze. So I'm going to attack once with everything, and then I'm move to my, and then I'm going to untap. So, do you have blocks? Block Avacyn?
Yeah, I'll block Avacyn with Avacyn.
I'm going to swing again at Livi with both of these, if they both have Vigilance.
Okay, so I'll block Avacyn.
While y'all are here, you like and subscribe for more content. Oh, transition. Transition. As hell right there. What's up?
What you got?
I'm sorry, Livy. I was promoting this. I was promoting the channel.
What are you doing?
Okay.
God damn! Thanks, noob.
I play Resplendent Marshal. When it enters the battlefield, exile or dies, I can exile another creature card from my graveyard, put a counter on everything that shares a creature type with it. I will do that. I'm going to exile Blaring Recruiter.
Play this island. Trigger Ruin Crab, you all mill 3.
Yes.
Trigger Tatiova. I cast Damia. Trigger Vial Smasher, so I got 7 damage going somewhere. Livi.
So hide away a card. Dark Petition. Andy. Revenge.
No.
5. Okay, it's Nathan. I retrieve this card.
What is it?
I don't know. Let's see. 3 black mana. For Imprisoned in the Moon on Avacyn. Oh, my heart is beating so fast.
And I am unfortunately tapped out, so I cannot respond to that.
She's imprisoned in the moon. And then I'm going to play Lightning Greaves. So then I'm going to swing out at Nathan.
I can block 1 in the air and 1 on the ground.
Yeah, and then you take 4.
Okay, so these 2 creatures die. And I take 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep number 1, Prismatic Bridge. Teferi, Master of Time, not a card I wanted to see. I'm not do the Fate Shifter. Yeah, I'm dead. A Misty Rainforest.
My next turn is going to be so crazy, guys.
Right.
Just wait.
Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh.
I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to pay 4 mana to attack Livy.
Go to my upkeep. I have 5 cards in hand, so I will draw 2. Everybody mill 3. I will draw a card and gain a life.
I would encourage you to attack Nathan, and then if I die, his Avacyn comes back.
I'll cast a Primal Amulet. 5. So
it's going to hit me for 4.
I will cast a Sylvan Scrying. Let's see how things play out.
Y'all are so annoying.
Pay close attention to the following over-the-top eye roll. Oh, brother.
Fiery emancipation? Excuse me.
But you're choosing violence.
I am. Okay, Andy. Okay, so I guess I have to waste my combat step. Attacking Nathan. This one is at Andy. Addison is at Andy. And then Jake, I'm going to swing the Nezahal at you. And then before blocks, I'm going to play a Curtain's Call, Firja, and Damia.
In response to that, I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to Sigrid your Nezahal. Yeah, I'll attack with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and take the win on that one. Yay, me!
Yay!
Well, hey, everyone. What a game. I thought all of our decks kind of got to do some cool stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed this game on the Casual Corner, and hey, I know I always like it when I get that win, so thank you for tuning in. Just a reminder to go and follow Nathan, otherwise known as Hermit Druid. Make sure you go follow Andy in the Scrap Trawlers, and go check out Olivia at blood_artist over on Instagram. Does amazing altars. I own a few because, well, she's my partner and she gives them to me sometimes, but you can commission her and get you some beautiful art. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more games, and comment down below what you liked about this game. If we made any misplays, I don't know, point them out. But really, for real, I'd love to hear from you, and tell us if you have anyone that you would love to recommend to come and appear on the Casual Corner. Until next time, I'm Casual Jake reminding you, don't forget to play your land drops. We'll see you next time.